je peux pas avancer, c'est.
Pourquoi vous pouvez pas avancer?
Parce que là, normalement, c'est après le panneau. Vous êtes mis derrière le panneau.
Vous pouvez stationner là, c'est interdit.
Ouais, justement, justement.
Avancez, je vais partir là.
On n'a pas le droit de stationner.
Non, mais pas de stationner là.
Voilà, ouais, mais je vous refais la remarque.
So if you haven't guessed by now, I'm in Paris and we've made it to the main attraction. There she is. It's freezing cold out here too, and rainy. So there's currently quite a few people out here, but I'm gonna try to get a shot that's a little bit closer.
The one we did get is really cute. Yeah, that is cute. I think I'll call it cute. Because the other one we're just giving. Yeah.
Hi guys. Hi. We're in Paris.
Medium well. Is this what came up for you?
What's up, y'all? Let me get this from around my neck because I'm about to choke. Whew. Okay. So, I'm in the lobby of our hotel and I'm waiting to go back to the airport because it is now a whole 24 hours later and I still don't have my luggage. Fortunately, I packed this outfit. Show the fit. Show the shoes. Anyway, so fortunately I did pack some stuff that I could wear for the first day. But it's just a huge inconvenience that I have to go back to the airport to get my luggage. Just for context, my luggage got left behind in Frankfurt. So on my way from Orlando flying into Paris, I had a layover in Frankfurt, and for whatever reason, when I got on the flight, my luggage did not get on the flight with it. So they ended up sending it, I guess, either last night or this morning. And so I've been calling a whole bunch of people. I've racked up over $50 in roaming charges with my Verizon bill. And yeah, because I've been calling that many people. So fortunately they located it. It's with the delivery company, but now the delivery company is telling me they won't deliver it until about 6 days from now, right before I get ready to leave. So that's not gonna work. So I'm headed to Charles de Gaulle to go and pick it up myself. Hopefully I don't have any issues. This is a huge inconvenience, but it seems like every time I travel internationally lately, my luggage gets lost. I will say there's a tremendous growth happening here because the last time this happened to me was when I was on my birthday trip to Africa. And the first leg was in Egypt, and then the second leg was in Kenya. But for the first few days that we were in Egypt, I didn't have my luggage. And I handled it a lot worse. I wasn't going off on people, but I was just very anxious and upset, and I couldn't really engage in the trip the way that I wanted to. but I will say that the way that I've responded to this time around, I haven't really let it, derail my first day in Paris. So I'm grateful for the growth. Silver lining. So I'll check in with you guys later. Hopefully I will be coming back home or coming back to the hotel tonight with luggage so that I can enjoy the rest of my trip stress-free. We got it! She's here! Lord have mercy, this was a chase. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, this is so stressful.
So stressful. France, why y'all have to do me like that?
That does not allow you to express, your religious beliefs, or at least that asks you not to express them too much. And your religious identity that is seen as opposed, to your French identity. Rather than combining those two identities, this law risks dividing them even more.
You go to a country, you know where your place of origin is. So maybe that's could possibly be.
What do you mean your place of origin?
So like if you're like African, like your country of origin is like a country in Africa or like somewhere in the Caribbean, as opposed to being African American where your lineage is.
But it's good and bad at the same time, because there's a conversation I have all the time. All the time. It's the fact that I was born in Martinique and then I came to mainland France. So when a white French person asks me, where are you from? I say Martinique, end of conversation. But my friends, my black friends who are born here, when they ask them, where are you from? And they say, I'm from Bordeaux, I'm from Paris, I'm from Marseille.
In Haiti, and what France regards as their value to the ex-slaveholders.
Right. And we found some evidence that there were complaints at the time that this money didn't amount to much, because generation after generation, it was divvied up between grandchildren and great-grandchildren, more and more and more of them. Mm-hmm. But many of these families, already had made so much money on the slave trade. These were just almost like small dividends long after entering their bank accounts.
To make it look like a museum on the inside out.
Yeah.
Okay. One of the really cool things about this location is that I actually got to play when I would dress up as Josephine Baker, right up in there. I had a wonderful time dancing with a very, very important personality who is a count. He's a real count. His name is Maximiliano. And Maximiliano danced with me arm in arm. He was dressed as a dandy, because he always dresses as a dandy because he's a count. And I was dressed as Josephine Baker, and we had a good time dancing together over there.
The first time I saw a Pollock painting was here.
Really?
Yes.
Woo.
Over 10 years ago.
Love that. This is City Hall, Hotel de Ville, okay? You'll probably see Hotel de Ville around you, but it's the hotel of the city.
All right, be careful. Okay, let's cross the street.
I don't know. This is interesting to me.
Huh?
This is really interesting to me because
It is,
it's really interesting because, well, one, he's an artist.
Exactly.
So he knows about the art history, the contemporary art.
Yeah.
Langston Hughes would travel in a merchant marine ship. On this merchant marine ship, first he would stop in Africa, and then after Africa, it would bring him to Belgium. He was having some issues with the cook on the ship, who was just like giving him too much fever, and he had enough. One of his fellow shipmates said, "You know what? Your energy is very connected to what I think is Paris, what I think you would like about Paris."
Okay, just hit me in. Well, I got you on camera. Okay. We successfully navigated the metro. So yay us.
That was,
Even though it was stressful.
that was no joke.
Yeah. So looking forward to eating because I'm starving. Bon appetit, fish and chips. We've been walking all day, so we are halfway across the city eating at some other cute little restaurant called Le Royale Opera, I believe. Looks good, and I'm excited and hungry, so.
But dunks are just famous, so
Okay, so you're saying I can get these anywhere, but these are
not anywhere because dunks are rare.
Yeah.
But this one won't be long too.
Okay,
Yeah, this one is original. Yeah,
Okay,
it's written Nike everywhere, and it's like 3D and like flowers.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with these.
These ones. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm in a Nike store. I was gonna get the mint green, the light mint green dunks that I saw in there, but I feel like I can get dunks anytime, anywhere. Well, not anywhere, because they're pretty hard to get sometimes. Oh, I'm not in line. Let me get in line. I think I made the best decision to go with the ones.
We speak Creole. We invented the language, but we still would not have the announcement in Creole because it's a French place. Like, yeah, but the Americans don't, you know, it doesn't mean that better. It's just like, yeah, this lady is lost. She speaks Creole. Someone here speaks Creole. We're going to make the announcement to tell her that her daughter is lost and she needs to take her daughter somewhere, and that's about it. No big deal. But to me, to the like 10-year-old, it's like, oh my God, okay, this is the future, you know. So it's just.
I will say in certain parts of the U.S., because like in Louisiana, there's a lot of Creole being spoken. Like it's, and then also parts of like Houston and Galveston Creole as well.
It's kinda like
So I guess it's regionally.
Yeah, it's kind of like what you're saying with those hubs. Like there's still hubs in the U.S. where there's like predominantly Haitian or predominantly.
Okay. We have a little bit of ways before we get to the boat, but I just want to say that this experience. Like, I'm just a little bit overwhelmed, still overwhelmed, and it's been over, 5 or 6 days that I've been here. Just trying to soak everything in. It's really hard for me to articulate exactly what I'm experiencing right now. It's not my first time here, but the context of me being here is a lot different than it was before. Bonjour. Merci. So the boat tour was like amazing, beautifully amazing. So we're gonna go to the Louvre in a few minutes, well actually in about an hour or so. And so we're just gonna kind of walk around the river.
That cookie looks good too.
Okay. Which one? This one? Yeah, chocolate chip. Yeah. Oui. That's it. Okay. Finish. Yes. Oui. I'll just get croissant, this almond, and finish. Oh, it's so interesting. Merci. Oui. Merci beaucoup. I just ordered my first beignet, French beignet, in France. I've only had them in New Orleans, which are equally as good, I believe, but let's try it. Okay, this is good. Alright, we're headed inside the Louvre now. Pyramids behind us. Oh, that's all she had cornrows. Can we just talk about the colonization of ancient artifacts from African countries? Like, I'm seeing stuff from Egypt, from South Africa, from I'm back. We're back over here at the Mona Lisa. And how do y'all feel about it? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, had I not known the context behind the Mona Lisa, I definitely would have felt like it was underwhelming, and it is, but it's still the Mona Lisa. There she is. In all of her majesty.